How's everybody doing, my friends? This is Armand Puyolt over here at Vida Divina. So, my friends, one of the things that I wanted to tell you is first is welcome. Lo primero que quería decir a todos ustedes es bienvenidos a esta gran familia. Thank you for coming to the great family of Vida Divina, my friends. Let me tell you a little bit about how this project got to see the light. I know there's a lot of you out there que llegó este proyecto a la luz, ¿no? Y una de las cosas that quiero contar is things that I want to really tell you is that this project is a project of love. I know in network marketing, my friends, we've done a lot of different things and a lot of great things in the last 24 years, ¿no? Cosas lindísimas en el mundo de network marketing. Now, one of the great things that has happened is that I've noticed along the way that there's a lot of people out there that still need the help, still need an easier way. My friend Eric Warrior once said, he goes, there has to be a better way of doing things. So we're out there looking for the better way. We're out there looking for a method of doing business with people around the world. There's a lot of places around the world and a lot of, there's a lot of countries around the world where I believe, my friends, that we can do a lot of great things. And we can help a lot of great people in every single continent. So, my friends, one of the things that I want to first tell you, and one of the first things that not only welcome you to the great family that we have, my friends, but we're going to start talking about the comp plan. And vamos a empezar a hablar del plan de compensación que tenemos aquí con Vida Divina, my friends. Okay? So we're going to start talking about this Vida Divina project. And to do this, let me see if I can share a screen. I'm very new at Hangout, so please apologize. And that's one of the main reasons I was late because, I have a Safari browser and it didn't work. I had to go get the Google, the Chrome to make it work, very last minute. So I do apologize about that. I don't know. So we're going to demonstrate a little plan. And I want to bear with me. So, okay, we're going to start sharing. Okay, we're in the doc, right? So here's a little bit of the doc overview. And this is un poquito de lo que estamos dando de lo que vamos a lograr hacer con el plan de comisión. This document will be downloadable in just a few minutes on the website. Este documento va a ser en vivo. Va a ser por bajarlo en unos minutos en la página de Vida Divina. Okay? This is what's going on, my friends. Number one, retail sales. A lot of people asking me, how does it work? Well, basically, every single one of the products that work here at Vida Divina, it's right across the bat, it's $40. And every single person can buy, if you are a franchise owner. Okay, this is a new terminology we're going to start using. You're not a distributor, not a IB, you are a franchise owner now. Every single franchise owner can buy at wholesale price every one of these products. You can retail them at a markup of 50%, which is $60 a product. That's products, my friends. They didn't have a $2 gain. How's that powerful? Well, let's just say you go out there, you prospect 20 people. Well, let's just say 5 people a day. You're getting $20 buying a product, my friends. You're talking about $500 extra a week. Can that help you? That'd be powerful in your lifestyle. That'd be powerful to really massive your life. So this is one of the things that's happening right. You want to say you want $1,000. Let's get your quota going. Move to 10 people a day, 5 days a week. You're moving 10% and earning an each of the products, my friends. Guess what? You're talking about $1,000 in your pocket every single week. Is that cool enough for you? We can move a little depending on what your needs are, and we can move it a little stronger depending on what your needs are. So they become powerful. Hay que levantar tu cuota. Thank you very much for you guys. I know it's getting a little heck back and forth with Spanish and English, but bear with me, my friends, because it's going to get exciting. Now, we have progressive binary. And the reason it's a binary because it's in 3 different forms. Not a binary that just pays a certain residual. It's a binary that really has 3 different ends that it really works. And what I mean by ends is different bonuses that come out of this progressive binary bonus. So just as you start checking on this, just so you understand a little bit, the ranks start from qualified apprentice and go all the way up to crown, to crown diamond. If you guys can see the screen right now, you guys can see the levels and the differences between one. Now, the basic affiliate, they just want to maintain activity. All they need is 80 points to maintain activity. To qualified affiliate, we need 80 points. As soon as you're an apprentice, you need 100 points. Elite is going to be 120 points. Supervisor would be 120 points. You go bronze would be 120 points, and on. And it'll do 240 depending on your rank, what you're doing. So it becomes pretty powerful in the way we are growing together as family. Okay, the reason it's 8 points, my friends, and to qualify you every month is because the lowest put your into every single corner of the world, and everybody can afford. Want to make this affordable for every single one of you who are out there around the world. That's one of the most powerful that we have. So very powerful. You get people hitting the first pin level, which is 100, second pin level, which is 300 points a month in leg. Okay, we're talking about month volume. Third, position is 600 points a month, my friends, to get to the next rank. And when you get to 1,200 points a month as supervisor, 2,500 points at bronze. Then you get 5,000 points at silver. This is about the equal level where most network marketing is already at, with a 5,000 points to get the first rank, right? That's really the first rank that other companies have. And you're already getting, my friends, at that point, about 11 to 16%, depending on a few things and a few factors that you're going to see right now, okay? So here we go, my friends. So let's talk about B, my friends, the extra binary bonus. How does this work? A base bonus basically is 5 to 20%. So how do you get that 5% or extra, whatever percentage of extra to it? Very you buy. See, this is a monthly binary. Okay, and I want you. So this is something. What's going on for you is that you are actually going to see. I'm sorry. You are actually going to get an extra 5% bonus if you qualify your account, if you qualify your franchise, my friends, within the first 7 days of the month. For example, if you qualify your 120 points or 80 points, or whatever it is that you have, is, for example, the 120 points, my friends, within the first 7 days of the month, day 1 to day 7, you will get an extra 5% on your binary. So you can now start your binary with that extra 5. It's 10% to 25%. See, with that extra, it doesn't matter what rank you are, you're eligible to get basically that extra 5% just by buying your product within the first 7 days of the month. Okay. Now, if you buy your product within day 8 and day 14, my friends, and you qualify between those days, day 8 and day 14, my friends, you're going to get an extra 3% to your binary instead of 5. Okay, so in that case, you're, instead of being a binary that is 10% to 25, now you're going to get a binary, my friends, that's 8% to 22%. See what I'm saying? Okay, if you buy and you qualify your franchise in by the week of but the day of 15 to 21, what ends up happening, my friends, is that you get an extra 1% on your binary. Okay. So what does that mean? Basically, now instead of being 5%, it's going to be 6% to 21% on your progressive binary, depending on the day you're buying. Now, if you buy and you qualify your franchise with the minimum purchase, my friends, within the day, my friends, 22 into the end of the month, that means you get 0% extra. All you get is the base pay of the binary, which is 5 to 20%. Okay, very simple, right? De acuerdo. Fantástico. Very good. So here we go. I don't know if you guys are sharing. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Okay. So let's go to the next bonus. Okay. We're going to go to the fast track bonus. Now, here's a really cool deal. Okay. you're going to be able to win or actually gain a 50% commission minimum of every single person you are recruiting. It will go up to a 70% depending on your ranks. If you guys can see where my arrow is, depending on your rank, from the very start of it, you're earning a 50% commission. When you get to about platinum, you're going to get an extra 5%. When you get to sapphire, it's an extra 60%. When you get to ruby, you're going to 62% and on to about 70% total of your fast start bonus. Now, how cool is that when you're able to recruit somebody at a price of the package? Now, let me talk to you about a little bit about the packages. The packages, we're going to have 3 packages. One is 150, okay? One is 300. One is, my friend, we got a $600 package, and we have a $1,200 package. Now, these packages, my friends, you get to pick and choose the products that you want involved in this, okay? You get to pick and choose what products you want. You get to customize your package. Now, a lot of people don't understand this so much, but we're going to be explaining this little by little, but you're going to pick and choose what the products that you want. Now, the package will have 25% of the points attached to it. That means that if you are, for an example, you're grabbing your package at, let's just say $600 level, okay? And you'll get 25% of those points going to your binary, okay? So it'll qualify you in the binary for 25%. So it'll be something cool. You guys can grow very quickly. It becomes pretty powerful, okay? So that's what's the fast start. So now you can get from 50 to 70%. Now, what is a progressive roll-up fast start? Now, people are asking. Very good. Let's answer that question. A progressive roll-up fast start, my friends, is like this. Let's just say you have reached sapphire. If you're looking at my screen in this moment, if you reach sapphire, you're earning a 60% fast start bonus, okay? So this is what's pretty cool. Let's just say everyone in your downline only gets a 50% bonus. If there's not a sapphire involved or platinum in between you, guess what? That 10% extra rolls up to you from every single person in your downline who has or who is buying one of these packages. You understand what that means? That means you can have generations of people. And if they're not even a platinum yet, they're making a 50% fast start. 10%, because since you are a sapphire, you're at 60, rolls up all the way up to you. And there's no limits how many people you can roll this fast start from. Okay? Now imagine this. Let's just say he's a platinum now. That person is recruiting somebody is a platinum. He gets now a 55% fast start. Okay? If you are at sapphire, a 5% of that fast start will roll up to you. Now you get that point? It's very simple, right? Very simple, very easy. We can all do this. It becomes pretty magnificent, okay? Dios míos, okay? Let me come back to you guys right now. Presenter bonus, number C, right here, okay? Presenter bonus basically is this. Let's just say, my friends, you are a presenter, a person who loves to present, a person that's always there helping people. And you're always going to the Starbucks. You're always going to the coffee houses. You're always going everywhere, helping closing a person. Now imagine, you never gotten paid for that. Everybody makes their fast start. Everybody's happy. They went into your downline. Maybe they didn't. Maybe you're helping somebody that's not even in your downline. But guess what? You paid for coffee. You paid for dinner. You paid for gas. You paid for everything. And guess what? You didn't get nothing out of that. Just a thank you, if you're lucky enough, right? So as a professional presenter, I want value to be given to the presenters who are out there, the closers of the company. So it's not actually a presenter who stands in front of the room. It's the closer who finishes the deal and puts the person into the system. So that's one of the requirements to be a presenter. You have to close the deal and put him, actually physically put him into the system yourself for that other person. And then you make a 20% fast start of every person you do. This could be crossline. This could be anyone around the company. You can be helping anyone. It doesn't matter if he's your upline. You can help your upline. You can help your downline. You can help somebody who's not in your downline at all. Guess what? You still make a 20% fast start bonus of each of these people. Now, how does this work? Well, let's just say the person you're helping, he's making a 50% fast start. Okay? We're going to take 20% away from him. So he's only going to earn a 30% because he used the presenter. And 20% is going to go to the presenter. Okay, at that point, what is this going to do for a lot of people? It's going to make a lot of people want to present. Okay, it's going to want to make a lot of people duplicate. It's going to make a lot of people want to become somebody, want to do something powerful. It's going to make a lot of people, my friends, want to become something more. You know, not just somebody dependent on another person. It's going to become somebody that wants to do the thing. Now, let's just say, for example, okay, the presenter now he's working, he's busting his butt, or she's busting her butt, moving everywhere, going everywhere they need to go. Guess what, my friends? You know what's going to happen at this moment? That presenter is going to get paid every time she closes a deal or he closes a deal. See, that puts money in everybody's pocket, and everybody is happy with that. Now, here's the deal. Some people are going to say, well, I don't want to pay that 20%. Fantastic. Do your own presentation. Learn to do it. That's you can do that yourself. No problem. But check this out, my friends. And I'm not talking about the presentations in front of the room. Those we will always do as leadership. Guess what? In a big meeting, if whoever stands in front of the room, that is a total meeting that's open, like it's an open, no, for everybody to come in, right? We call them opens. And then if they still need you to close the person, then you gain that 20%. If you sit down, you get the guy, you put him on an affiliation form, and then you put him into basically the system. See how simple that is. Okay. Now, some people ask me, what about, Armand, the people that they're professionals and all they want to do is just present. All you have to do is present. As long as you are active and you're presenting, even if you have 0 people in your pay leg, guess what? You're still getting paid as a presenter bonus. So there's a lot of people who don't know how to recruit, but they know how to close. This is going to be for you, my friends. Somebody who wants to really do the work and really get paid for it. All right. We need as many people as possible. Okay. Now, what else is really cool about this is that, my friends, it puts value into the person. Let's say, for example, I'm a person, let's just, for an example, I close everybody at $150, okay? And if I'm closing everybody at $150, okay, I know that if I bring you in, okay, and I know you are a phenomenal leader, you know, I know you're standing there, you're looking, and he says, you know what, I know you close everybody at the biggest pack, $1,200. Guess what? It's worthwhile for me, even as a professional, to bring you in as a pro closer and get a bigger, faster, even if I have to share the 20%. So it's going to be a convenience for every single person, depending how you want to manage it. Okay? So it's very, very important. Todos nosotros vamos a poder hacer, ¿no? Es algo increíble. So let's go to the next bonus. Okay? We are at a 7-level check match bonus. Okay? Let me pump this screen up a little bit more for all of you who are watching. Let's go a little higher. I hope you guys are being entertained. You know, I really love to show what we're going to do. So every franchise owner, my friends, that you got 7 levels of check match. Okay. So these are generational check matches. That means that is your franchise person that's underneath you, that's direct to you, and then their direct franchises, and then their direct franchise from the start. When you get to silver level in the company, my friends, it opens up 7 levels of check match. First level, first generation, all your directs go at 50%. From there, a 3% for your second generation. From there, a 2% you're going to gain from your third generation. Then you get a 1% from your fourth generation, then a 0.5% from your fifth, a 0.25% from your sixth, and a 0.25% from your seventh. So you get all 7 levels. It's going to be very smooth, very easy, very powerful. And then you get to gold. It moves forward a little stronger. And then you get to platinum. It gets a little stronger. Then you get to a sapphire. It gets a little stronger. When you get to crown diamond, my friends, you're looking at a total of 120% of your total downlight. How cool is that? That means you're getting back more money than you are actually making in your own binary. How really cool is that? Isn't it? So it's going to be very dramatic, very cool, very powerful for every single one of you who are out there. Okay, I'll be doing this the same way, my friends. Let's go. Okay, let's go to the home mortgage bonus. People are asking me, how does this home mortgage bonus work? Okay, this is very simple. Home mortgage bonus, basically, when you get to Ruby, you get $500 toward the principal of your mortgage. Emerald, you'll get 1,000. Diamond, you'll get 1,500. Double diamond, you get 2,000. Triple diamond, you get 2,500. The crown diamond, you'll get 3,000 toward your mortgage. Okay, the principal of your mortgage. That means you still need to make your payment. But guess what, my friends? We will put on top of your payment this amount, and it's going to go directly to the bank. The checks will come to you under the bank's name and your mortgage number on the dotted number, my friends, and it's going to get shipped to that. Okay, very simple. Now, there's a lot of people who ask me, what about all of you who don't have a home? Get a home. Get a condominium. Get a mobile home if you have to. Why? Get something with a mortgage and your name on it. Guess what? You're going to become more wealthy owning properties than you've ever realized in your life. So we're going to help a lot of people get into homes as powerful as it is. Okay. Now let's just say you don't have credit. Some people are telling me, but Armand, I don't have the credit. How am I going to lose this? No. If you don't have a mortgage, that mortgage bonus will continue to accumulate until you have a mortgage with your name on it. As soon as that happens, we will deposit that total sum right into your principal of your mortgage. You like that idea? Very cool, my friends. See, the idea is this. The more homes, let's just say you get a trailer park home. Let's just go as cheap as possible. You get one of these trailer park homes, fantastic. You know what? They're beautiful. I've seen some that look better than homes, you know. So you get one of those, you pay it off. You get another one, you pay it off. You get another one, you pay it off. Sooner or later, you're the owner and you're renting every single one and you're the owner of the trailer park. See what I'm talking about? That, my friends, is building wealth. So we're going to teach people to build wealth with their families, build wealth with their dear ones, build wealth in every single way possible. Why? Because, my friends, a lot of the minorities, a lot of the great people around the world, guess what? They're not living in homes. They're renting. They're renting. Guess what? We're going to get to the point where we're going to help people get into homes as fast as possible. Okay? Impresionante, no? Okay. Thank you, my friends. Let's go to Extra Business Center. Okay? How does an Extra Business Center work? This is the way that it works, my friends. Now, the way the Extra Business Center works is that every single one, my friends, of your binary positions has a cap on it of $80,000 per center. Okay, so each franchise can, in each center of each franchise, each business center of each franchise, my friend, can only go up to $80,000 on the binary. Now, that's not a limit though, because when you hit your ranks of diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and crown diamond, each of those positions would put a new center above your original center or the older centers. So you can have 4 centers. Each of the 4 centers can go up to $80,000 in total cap for per center. Okay, so it maximizes your winnings, it maximizes your growth, and it maximizes you becoming that multi-million-dollar earner as fast as possible with residual income. You love that idea? I love that idea. Now check this out. Forward. Okay, vamos. Let me drink a little water because this is getting exciting, right? Number 9, Star Coins rewards. How does this work? Okay, this is the way it works, my friends. Star Coin rewards work like this. Every time you buy a product, every time you buy a product through your back office, okay, at $40, obviously at wholesale price, you get 1 star credit, 1 star coin. Okay, now every time your personal customers buy product from you in your website or direct from you, guess what? You earn from each product 1 star coin. Okay, and this is a really cool thing. When you accumulate 40 star coins, you get a free product. We'll send you a free product, your choice, whatever you want. You can keep accumulating them. There will be event tickets. They will be available for that at cheaper cost with the points, with the star coins. There'll be just cruises. There'll be different trips with that, and there'll be very different events that where this is sponsored by us that is going to be also included in that. And you can pick and choose that, right? It's going to be pretty cool. Okay, now each star coin again. Each product you get 1 star coin. For an example, for every 40 coins you get 1 free product. Okay, it's just that simple. Okay, que vas generando viene siendo algo muy sencillo. Ojalá que entendieron esa parte. So let me continue on, my friends. Number 10, advancement awards. Okay, there's a chart right here next to me, And it's pretty cool because every time you get to a new rank, let's say you hit silver, you're going to get 250 star coins. That means you can convert that, obviously, to product. You can convert that to shirts. You can convert that to hats. You can convert that to tools. You can convert that to whatever you want. It's going to be very cool. As a matter of fact, we're going to have products. They're not going to be out yet to the public. They're going to be like, you can sample them, you can try them, but you're going to be able to get them through star points only, until that happens, okay? It's going to be very, very, very cool. Sorry, I moved the camera there. Now, here's something that's really cool. When you get to gold, it's 500 coins. When you get to platinum, it's 1,000 coins you're going to get for it. When you get to sapphire, you're going to get 2,000 coins. When you get to ruby, you get 4,000 coins. So every time you're hitting these ranks, my friends, you're hitting quantities, and you're getting a lot of free product in here. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a lot of free things that you're going to be loving. When you get to crown diamond, you get 50,000 star coins. How cool is that? See? It becomes pretty powerful, doesn't it? And it becomes pretty powerful as you're growing. You're going to want to reach these ranks. You're going to want to get to these points, these positions. Why? Because guess what? There's a lot of good things that happen when you start growing within the company. Now, what we have next is dynamic compression. The dynamic compression we have in our system, my friends, is going to be something that is far beyond every other company that you've seen. Let's just say somebody becomes inactive or they deactivate themselves, because if they deactivate themselves, guess what's going to happen? The customers roll up, the fast starts roll up, the commissions roll up, the check match rolls up, everything starts rolling up. So you're getting the best of every single person around the line. You love that? I love that. Why? Because let's just say you have one guy who's not really working. He decides to go inactive. You don't have to worry about that. You're still, that person that he had will roll up to you. And then you're going to make that as he is your personal direct sponsored to your franchise. Okay? Very simple. Now, people ask me, what is the longevity of this? If people are not active 3 months, they permanently become your directs, the people. Okay? If they're inactive 6 months, they can never reactivate again that account. That means their account is completely closed. You can never reactivate. You can never start again. They have to start all the way from the bottom if they ever want to come back to Vida Divina. Para estar entregando cada vez. Okay? Luxury travel bonus, my friends. There's going to be 2 trips a year, basically what we're going to do. We're going to have 2 trips. They're going to be very phenomenal. You guys will have to take care of your own flights, but we're going to take care of all the boarding, the room and board and all that stuff. It's going to be a phenomenal event. It's going to be just something that, there are going to be exclusive areas around the world where only the 7-8 figure people around the world, go to only, so we're going to get some really nice exclusive places where you're going to live some lifestyle like you've never lived before. You're going to live the millionaire lifestyle where you get pampered and treated and waited on and all that stuff. It's going to be very, very cool. Now, here's the really cool thing about it is that to qualify for these trips, okay, you get 1 ticket basically for 1 person every 6 months, depending on what you're qualifying. So if you qualify, my friend, at a platinum level, okay, and you maintain platinum for 3 months, 3 months out of the 6, okay? They don't have to be consecutive, but 3 months out of the 6, you earn 1 ticket, okay? You do that the next month, you earn a 2nd ticket. You earn the next 6 months, you earn another ticket. Now, you decide what trip you want to take. For an example, let's just say we're having a trip and we're going to Lima, Peru, okay, for the first one. And if we're going to Lima, Peru, and you decide you don't have a passport, you don't lose your trip. You get to carry it over to the next one if you wanted to, or to the one that you prefer to go to. See what I'm saying? So if you're accumulating more tickets, you can accumulate more people to go with you if that's what you decide to do. Okay? Very simple. I hope you guys understand that. Okay, let's go back to the camera. So that's a little bit of the comp plan. I'm going to publish the comp plan. It's going to publish the PDF. It's going to look a lot prettier than that, by the way. That one there, I just pulled it up really quickly, and it's on my computer, so we pulled it up. The comp plan is made to really make a lot of money. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but you guys are going to be able to change a lot of people's lives. You're going to be able to do a lot of great things for a lot of people. Todos agradecidos con toda la gente que lo que está pasando, ¿no? Now, let me now move over to the process of affiliation, Okay, I know everybody is really hammered and wants to really get to that point where you're in the system. Okay, now here's the deal: we are starting the flow of putting people in. Now, let me start by doing this. I'm telling you this. I never expected, my friends, to have such an overwhelming love and quantities of people that are joining the system, that are joining, the comp plan, they're joining basically the company. I've never in my mind, not in my wildest dreams, did I ever believe so many people were going to follow, so many people were going to join with us and really take on this venture alongside. In my mind, the way I thought about it was that it was going to be, a few leaders, that we're going to get together and going to run. Like I've launched over 20 MLM companies in my career. I think the most people we've ever had together was 20 people that we launched a company with. So I never thought we're going to day one have so many people. Okay. And here's the deal. We have over 34,000 registered people already, not registered into the system. Let me correct that. Registered emails already of people wanting more information, people that went on the website, put their email in. So that means there's over 34,000 people interested in joining the company. Okay. So that's going to just become massive. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to start like no MLM ever has started before, with so many people, with just a love. Imagine if I was able, my friends, when I started the last company, I started with me and my wife by ourselves, not even with people alongside. And we started recruiting, we started moving, we started, going door to door, whatever we need to do. But we built on that. Now, what I want you to see, give me a second here. Okay, I just needed a power cord, hooked up to this because I can see the little light wanting to, is giving me that 20% mark. So don't worry about that, where they're getting the power cord right now. Here's the deal. I started that company with just me and my wife. Okay, we started at 001 and we moved and we gained and it just grew to over 500,000 distributors wide, right? And it's just a phenomenal experience. I'm telling you right now, I'm so very grateful for everything that's happening, of everybody who joined us in that mission. Now, imagine now we are starting this with over 30,000 people. Over 30,000, 34,000, let's just say, if people who have, registered their email. 30,000. That's not counting probably their downlines, not counting other people, not counting everything else. Imagine the kind of power we're going to show around the world as we're doing this. Se los agradezco a cada uno de ustedes. I thank every single one of you, my friends, for all the records we're going to be breaking, for everything, just the prosperity and the help we're going to be giving a lot of people. It just becomes amazing. Now, there were some issues today, and I want to first apologize about that. There's some issues with the website, and it's not your fault. It's not our fault. It's the fault of just so many people. Okay, our servers have been overwhelmed. I don't know. Some of you have gotten that please come back in his message, and some of you are not, and some of you. So what we want to do is we want to keep it professional. Okay, so what we've done, my friends, is we want to make sure that every single person is able to have an equal opportunity to get into the company, and become, and have, I don't want people to say, well, they were in first or they were in first. So what we're going to do is we are the IT guys are resetting a brand new big server that's supposed to be for a massive company. Okay, so this is just amazing, and they're putting these servers, and it's pretty cool because what the servers we're getting right now, because out of their attention, we're getting the best of the best. These servers are mirrored around the world, and they're going to be mirrored in many of the countries that we're already in. So that means that you're going to get speeds on those servers that are just amazing. So we're not lacking in any dimes, for doing what's right. Now, here's the deal. Okay, I think we're gonna start. As soon as we start clearing this out, we start making it even better, because guess what? We're going to start registering people. We're going to start letting people come in and everything else. How does that process works? Well, the company has basically the ones we lead to, so they can, the people that we selected so they could take charge. I mean, we have people from around the world, from different markets. We have people that are in, we have people from the U.S. market. We have people from the Latin market. We have people from, the Asian market. We have people, from the African market, my friends, So we want to make sure that we have people from the European market. We want to make sure that everybody is accounted for and everybody has, a accountability for that. And so we're going to put those, and then obviously that stride's going to start happening where that wave starts putting people in, and people start seeing the codifications and the codes coming up and everything else, or their franchise being activated and all that stuff. So I just ask for some patience, okay? The reason I'm asking for patience because nobody ever expected 33,000 people, trying to get in at the same time. That's why the servers are crashing. That's why we couldn't do that live hangout that we were trying to do with the other system, because it was served at that other system, and guess what? It was crashing. I mean, it's just the amount of people that are just coming on board is just amazing. So we want to make sure that everything maintains very even, and I hope you guys can understand, that part. Now, here's something that it's going to be like a gift. Okay. What we're going to do right now is we're going to let everybody come in for free. Okay, and the reason is this: I already heard some rumors out there. The other companies are saying that Armand's asking you to, to buy a package because he needs the money. No, Armand doesn't need the money. Okay, we're not doing this for the money. We're doing this for the love of the people. So I want to make sure that everybody's in the system. Okay, we're going to make sure everybody signs up. All you need, by the way, and this is the reason I also want to give you a couple of days heads up now, because we're going to do this. We're going to do this very soon. I want everybody. Everybody needs their documentation, their IDs, and all that stuff. Okay. Now let me go back to English. The reason, and a good thing is that we're going to wait 2 days to relaunch basically the system with the new servers. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want everybody to get together, and I want everybody to have their social security numbers, their IEN numbers, their whatever number document you need from around the world. The system will, because if we're going in for free, the system will ask for it. If not, people are not going to get in without that. And it's not that we want that information right now. This is the reason we're asking for it, because we don't want duplication of different positions. For instance, I don't want somebody coming in with one person and he comes in with another, comes in with another, comes in, and by the time there's product around, then he decides which one he wants to put product into, or buy the product or activate. So I want to make sure that it becomes very clean. I don't want people saying he stole mine, he stole this, or whatever it is. So I want to make sure that everything is very professional. I want to make sure that everything is to the letter. I mean, you know what? Because I don't want fights out of this, my friends. One of the things that I've been seeing the last, and it's unfortunate because I've seen a lot of people with greed in their eyes. I've seen a lot of people that, they're angry because somebody else is going after people and somebody else is going after other people. Guess what? Let's all calm down. Guess what? There's plenty of people for all of us. Everybody wants to join us. Everyone wants to join. And every single one of you that are leaders out there, you know that already. People are calling us like crazy. My Facebook, my friends, my Facebook Messenger yesterday, 8,000 messages on Messenger. Guess what? Every single one of them happy. None of them, being angry. Imagine that. That's powerful. I've never seen that in my life. I used to use Messenger as my first form of communication. I haven't been able to answer most people right now. It's just, and I apologize if you're out there and you send me a message and I wasn't able to answer. I will get to it. I promise you, I will get to every single message. But imagine, I answer one, there's another 5 or 10. I answer another one, there's another 20, 30 coming in. And it's just amazing, the volume of messages that I'm getting. So it's just, I'm just ecstatic about what's going on. ¿No? Entonces, hay que hacer eso. Now, I want to make sure that everybody knows that in the next couple of days, especially till we get to the next the point, we're going to start advancing. So more people are going to start being able to really get into the system at the same time. So we're going to start advancing some little few things here and there. I want to thank everybody. Quiero darle las gracias a cada persona. I want to thank everybody. I honestly, want to cry all day, because the amount of, just the amount of people You know, like right now, I mean, we almost got over 1,000 people. We say 1,000, almost 1,200 people online right now. You know, the amount of love is just, oh my God, I've thank you. You know, I appreciate every single one of you. You know, some people ask me, Armand, you know, the amount of money you made, how could you leave? You know, and I've always told people it's not about the money. It's not. First, I got to see every single people, all the people are in my downlines, every people that they're always been in my business, my friends. I want to see them well. You know, I've lived a life, my friends, where I'm alive out of pure God. That's it. Because I should not be here right now standing in front of you. I've lived, my friends, through gastric cancer, through the last company. 6 years ago, I was supposed to pass away. They gave me 6 months of life over 6 years ago. I'm here. I have tumor that's gone. I had a massive tumor between my heart and my lung. It's disappeared. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you what the reason is. But I can tell you one thing. We are all here for a purpose. We're not here walking this earth for no apparent reason. We're not just filling space. You know, we're here, my friends, to really do something massive. We're here to really bring people together. It doesn't matter what your nationality is. Doesn't matter what country you're from. Doesn't matter what skin tone we have. Guess what? With one. You know, when God looks down on this earth and looks at the earth, they don't see borders. We don't see ethnicities. We don't see races. We don't see nothing. We see one. And that's what we are. In my mind, we are molecules on this earth. And between all us as molecules, we're getting together. We're forming this entity. We're forming something more massive. I've seen your pain. I've lived your pain. I've lived situations in my life, my friends, that I wouldn't wish upon anyone. I've made millions of dollars in the industry, and that's not what I want my legacy to be, but I've also lost a lot of millions in my industry. I've been broke. Many times for decisions that I made in a mistake. And that brings fear all the time. You know, when I was making this decision, you know, it says, you know what? People ask me, why did you make the decision? You know, I don't hate the last company. I love the last company. You know, I built it from day one. It's my baby. You got to understand that point. I'm not here to take that other company out. There's no vengeance in me. Guess what? I love Jack. I love everybody in corporate. I love everything we've done over there in that other company. But I keep seeing the vision being two different roads as we originally planned it. See, I'm not the CEO and I'm not, you know, of that company. So guess what? Their vision was heading in a totally different direction. And that's okay. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It doesn't mean it's a wrong direction. But it's not my direction. It's not my road. You know, when people ask me, why did you leave? It's just not my road. It's not my road. It doesn't matter how much money was involved. It doesn't matter how much, you know, I left behind or what I did. Guess what? It was not my road. Only my heart and my family know what my road is and what our purpose is. There's no hate. You know what? A week and a half ago, I think a week on Monday, we were sitting together in a room, Jack and I. You know, I'm very grateful for that, for the friendship. Quiere estar en este camino. Muy sencillo. So I'm opening the road for the people who want to come into this road. You know, for a lot of people who ask me, you know, is there animosity, is there angers, and there's issues like that? No, there's no issues. Guess what? My road is my road. You know, what I want to do, my friends, and I want to I wish that, you know, the other company, as much as success as possible, I want it to be keeping going on the same road as possible. You know, I want them to have the tremendous numbers that we've been getting for a long time, you know. But it's Vida Divina time for me. Vida Divina is a project of love. I call it the ark. Why? Because we started putting this ark together, piece of wood by piece of wood. Vamos a crear de pedazo de madera por pedazo de madera. And every single piece of wood, my friends, that we've laid it with love. Everything we're doing, from the comp plan, from the products, from the facility, we're putting it together. We're doing what we can. We're doing everything as possible to really make things the way I believe it should be. The way I believe people around the world should have. Guess what? Vida Divina is going to be a powerhouse that you've never seen before in history. Y los productos que estamos creando alrededor ha sido algo maravilloso. In this company, my friends, Vida Divina is a massive entity as it is. We're open in 9 different countries. We have 9 different great facilities, and we're going to be posting all of them on our Facebook page. Now, so that's one of the things that's very, very powerful. Our Facebook is going to be you're going to be able to see and know every single one. Now, we have 9 countries that are completely legal at this moment, okay? And we're continuing on legalizing products in multiple parts of the world right now. We have multiple countries still waiting. We got some that are almost there. And guess what? We're not deciding. I want you to know something. The first 9 countries that are opening up, they weren't designed that way, by the way. We didn't design it to be those first 9. The first 9 countries are just one of the first 9 who crossed that line of being legalized. You know, we're working on 20 right now. We're massively working on 20 countries to be legal, okay? And we're going to be in every single continent around the world. In every single one of the countries that we have, we're going to have that grand opening, and every single building. We have phenomenal buildings, man. I thank God for you know what, everything has fallen into our lap. It's not we were looking for it. Everything has fallen into our lap. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's amazing. Sometimes price-wise for the building. Sometimes, it just, people would think, he goes, that's how much it was, and it's just, things happen along the way that it was just falling on our lap. It's just amazing the way everything's getting put together. And I thank every single one of you for that. Now, I hear rumors, and I want to answer. I want to clarify some of the rumors, and I want to really be very clear on this. The first rumor I hear is that Armand doesn't have any product. We have 20 containers coming already. We have 20 containers coming to the United States, and 20 containers after that. We have product. We have massive amount of product coming. Now, why July? Because the product can be here between the next week of this week till July, depending on customs. Obviously, people who've dealt with products coming across, first time across the border is what we get rid of it. Usually happens. If it doesn't happen, we'll have our products a lot earlier than that. Okay? Number 1. 2, the other rumor I hear is Armand doesn't really own the factory. Yeah, we do. Not only we're going to start bringing up video about the factory and the processing and how we're making everything, but guess what? We have a facility that is humongous. It is phenomenal. A facility you can visit, by the way. It's not hidden. It's not going to be, hey, look, you can't show up. No. You can visit it. You can step foot into it. You know, that's it, your facility. And guess what? We also make products for other companies. We have over 165 national brands. We also produce for over 26 now MLM companies also products. Their own stuff. We have our own cost. Every single one of our products has our patent on it. Okay? We have a registered patent every single one of our products, and also we have every single one of the recipes in a book form, each product. Okay? Here's one of the things, I hear this a lot. It says, Armand's only going to bring out one product, and then he's going to bring out everything on, you know, as it's going on. No, 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 no. We're going to launch with 15 products right off the bat. Okay? There's no joke. 15 products. I have a portfolio of over 275 products right now, completely, you know, it's just our products, completely designed, there are formulas, and we're ready to make them. Okay? We decided on these first 15 to be something powerful. De corporativo que jamás ha visto en mi vida. We're working with a corporate team that I've never seen in my life, as professional as possible. Our COO that we have, she's a female that just has done tremendous things. She's right now working, you know, she's transferring over from Kraft Foods. Okay? She's managed Kraft Foods and making sure that Oreo cookies are made and all that stuff, right? But they're also legalized in every country that she can put them into. And so it's a massive entity that she's taking place, you know, and she's taking over, you know, she's making sure that we are running as smooth as possible from around the world. And when you get to know her, you're going to fall in love with her, because guess what? She's as professional, as loving as every single one of you expect it to be from Vida Divina. We have our global vice president, Giorgio Duarte. Our COO, by the way, is Annie. Our Giorgio Duarte, basically, he's worked for TV Azteca, which is a channel. And top it off, you know, not only has been in charge of the corporate side there, but he's also been in charge of 2 multi-level marketing companies in Mexico. So he knows what he's doing, and he knows exactly what to run and what people are looking for. El mundo también. We have general managers from around the world. They're just phenomenal. Right now, we have facilities in obviously United States. We're sitting in it right now, and I can give you guys a tour. It's just phenomenal, the building. We have one facility here in the United States. We're getting a second facility because we need the space for the products and everything else. So we're about to close a deal on that one. It's going to be a pretty major building. Second, we have a very strategical building in Mexico City. It's huge. I mean, when you see it, it's just phenomenal. It's on the street called Chapultepec, which is the main artery of Mexico City, and it's about 2 blocks from the Angel of Independence, which is like the Statue of Liberty of Mexico. So the area we're in is one of the most prestigious areas of, you know, and to have a company right there, I mean, it's just that size of a building in that area is just amazing for a lot of people around the world. Para mí es un corazonada muy fuerte, no? We also have buildings in El Salvador, which is a major building. I mean, it's just, the size of this building is just tremendous. We're about a block away from Torre Futura, which is the most prestigious building in all Central America. So it's very, very powerful. And on the second floor of this building, my friends, we have the capacity of sitting over 200 people in one single meeting. So it becomes pretty powerful. 100 personas en una charla. Viene siendo algo increíble. We have a building in Lima, Peru, which is in the city of San Isidro, which is like the Beverly Hills of Lima, Peru, which is something phenomenal. We're right on a main artery also. It is just a beautiful building. It's about 3 stories tall. I mean, you'll fall in love with it when you see it. And to be in that area, in that zone, it's just something amazing. It's algo increíble. Okay? We have obviously buildings in Quito, Ecuador. We have buildings in Colombia. We have building in Dominican Republic. We have a beautiful building also in Puerto Rico. So in Puerto Rico, for all of you out there in Puerto Rico, we have a building that, you know, most marketing companies don't have. And on the top floor of that, in that building that we have, You can sit easily up to 200 people for a great meeting in that place. So it's going to be amazing also, okay? Obviamente ya saben los demás, pero estamos creciendo por en Panama también. In Panama also we have another beautiful building that we're going to show everybody off. We're very proud of these things, right? We're also working on other countries, okay? We're working on other major countries that are very important, okay? And every single country that we have already has a general manager, a professional. Most of these not only have business degrees, but they've also, some of them are also lawyers, and and they're working lawyers. So I mean, they're going to be doing they're going to become general manager of these places, being professional. So we're going to have professional people attending professional people, no? So it's going to be very good. Now, the next countries we are waiting on is Costa Rica, okay? Costa Rica is one of those the next countries that we're working on right now at this moment. And one of the greatest things, yeah, we almost had, somebody shut the lights and turn them back on. They didn't realize that was the switch. So in Costa Rica, we have a beautiful building that we're closing at this moment. So you guys are going to have that. We also have Bolivia we're working on right now. So be patient, Bolivia. We're patient, and Guatemala we're working on. So be patient for Guatemala also. And I'm asking everybody to be patient because we also have several countries on the other continents. For example, we have Kenya, we have Nigeria, we have Ghana, we have South Africa, we have the Philippines, and we have the UK that we're working on right now. So please be patient with us. We're gonna obviously have these countries completely legal before the year is down. So it's very, very powerful. Terminemos el año, ¿de acuerdo? Es algo muy poderoso. Okay. So that's just a little bit of what I want to let you guys know today. I know I went a little long, and I do apologize. I will be doing these Google Hangouts, as much as I can. I'll probably be doing them, 2-3 times this week, and I'm gonna start, imploding and get more people on, basically making sure that the teams are growing. I will be doing them separately in Spanish and English. So if you see a video, plug them in the back and it's in Spanish, just look at one right before that. It's going to probably be named the same, but in English, and they'll be both. Now, I want you to understand one thing, and I want you to understand it very well, okay? That there's no preferences here, okay? I'm a one world person, okay? My main language, what I learned from as a child, I've learned English as a primary language. That's what I think. That's how I write. That's how I do everything. Spanish is still very difficult for me. I still mumble through words. I'm still having some issues and all and on, right? So making sure that we want respect for every single one of you. I want respect for the Spanish speakers. I want respect for the English speakers. I want respect for the Korean speakers, because we are officially 100% or Korean also on our website that's going to come up. So it's going to be Korean, Spanish, and we're adding languages to it. So it's fully not Google translated, fully translated. So it's going to be very awesome. Okay. Okay. So I want to thank every single one of you who are on the call today and be on the line. We will be having updates between tomorrow. We will have several updates tomorrow. We will have several updates from corporate also, and we will have updates, my friends, up to the moment that everybody's getting into plugged in. We're going to make sure that this week all 30,000 people are in the system. Okay, that is the goal. That's what we're going to do, my friends. Thank you so much for being part of this dream. Todo el trabajo, el esfuerzo. Un abrazo completamente. A big hug to every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. You know what? One of the things, my friends, when I say I take you with me all over the world through my heart, I mean that. Thank you so much. Okay? Vida Divina Corp. Okay? Ahora, our official page, Facebook page, is facebook.com/Vida Divina Corp. Okay? Please make sure that's the page you're going to. There are a lot of people going to other pages thinking it's corporate. We will have a lot of them shut down if they don't change their names. So I'm giving you an opportunity. If you have a name, if you have a website that says Vida Divina only, make sure your name or your team name is added to it. If not, they're going to be shut down. For everybody out there, if you're asking, if Vida Divina is asking for documents, asking for information, Vida Divina has not asked for anybody to sign up anywhere. If you have signed up through somebody's website, you're signing up with that person, basically, okay? Want to make sure that's okay if that's how you guys want to handle it, but I just want to make sure that you do not think you're in Vida Divina already because you have signed up through a sign-up page from somebody that I don't know, okay? So making sure we have not done that. And everybody, we want to tell you that that every single card that you're going to get, the business card, when you order your card, will come with your first products, okay? So we'll deliver to you directly with the product that you're going to get when you order your product. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Muchas gracias con todo mi corazón a todos ustedes. We're going to make this, my friends, the most awesome, the most grateful, the most powerful company in a movement you've ever seen in your life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for being on the call.